Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Junior Grizzlies summer camps presented by Ortho South are the key to a slam dunk summer with over a dozen 4-day camps perfect for hoopers ages 6 to 14 looking to build fundamental skills and make unforgettable memories. With camps across the Mid-South in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas, you won't have to go far for the ultimate hoops experience this summer. Registration comes with a Junior Grizzlies jersey, lunchbox, and a basketball to take home. Don't wait, space is limited. Visit grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies today to secure a spot for a fun-filled summer. That's grizzlies.com/Junior Grizzlies.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced its 2026 inductees. Among the headliners, Oasis. And I'm assuming your favorite, Iron Maiden.
I dabble.
Oasis is the biggest act here.
I don't know, man. Iron Maiden.
Bro, they just did a stadium tour.
So does Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden's not doing a stadium tour in the year 2026. They're playing Minglewood Hall.
No, they are not.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Live from FedEx Forum, this is The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Hello, good people! Single. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Get your fishes up.
Welcome to the Odds Couple Thursday edition of the large program. Glad you are with us. We got a lot to talk about today here on the show. We got Preakness news, not good news. We also got the NBA playoffs, the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs as well, some Major League Baseball going on, and then we got Pick It or Park It. We got some college football we'll get into today as well. We got the lottery this weekend. We got fish nuggets. We got free picks.
Nice,
so we got a lot of stuff going on here on the program today. I'm Rob Fisher. Lang Whitaker is here. Hello, Lang.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Fantastic.
Let's take our boat trip together.
Take our what?
A boat trip
A
together.
boat trip together?
Yeah, that's what friends do.
That's what friends do, yeah. I know.
Let's do it.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
On the lake.
On the lake? All right. We'll
Horseshoe Lake.
Horseshoe Lake.
Isn't that a lake around here?
I think so.
Yeah.
John Roser's here. Hello, John.
You know, if I keep eating ice cream the way I am, I may look pregnant. So I could go out on a boat too.
Is that your big thing? Ice cream? Is that your?
Freaking love ice cream, and I try to eat healthy ice cream, like better ice cream for you. Like there's these apps where you can like find out like it's like real dairy products, like it's made from the best stuff, and then you also can find the low calorie stuff too. But what I've discovered is the more you eat of the low calorie stuff, well, those calories like they add up.
And the low calorie doesn't taste as good.
And the worst now is Yasso. You ever seen Yasso?
No.
Yasso.
No.
They're
Yasso?
Like, they're like frozen yogurt ice cream. Basically, imagine a Nestle Crunch.
Yeah.
Like a Nestle Crunch ball, except there's ice cream in the middle of it. It's it's like a vanilla frozen yogurt. You get these things at Target. I think you can get them other places too, but I get them at Target because I live next to Target. Go there, get them. They had them on sale, like 2 bags for $9. Anyways, one of the bags, just one bag is 400 calories. And when I tell you I can eat the whole damn bag, I can eat the whole damn bag.
I'm sure you
because
can.
I have done it twice in the last 2 weeks where I've looked up and I've gone, oh no. Jennifer looks over at me and she goes, you did not eat that whole bag.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I did.
Absolutely ate the whole bag. And she's like, my gosh.
Portion control, John.
So, yeah. No such thing when it comes to sweets. Then we got Darby in here. I have no self-control when it comes to sweets. This is what happens when you quit smoking and you quit drinking. I have no self-control
It's been
over
years.
sweets at all. I know, and the sweet tooth comes back hardcore. Darby over there's got a freaking jar full of Reese's Pieces and Kit Kats and Hershey bars. I don't care about the Skittles. I don't care about the Dum-Dum sucker things, but the chocolate, Anyways, all that to say, my stomach I may look pregnant and I could go on a boat.
I'm the opposite of you. I don't have a sweet tooth. I have a salty tooth. Like I love
French
snacks
fries.
or just chips. Anything. So I don't keep them around the house. Just that's
Yeah.
my way of dealing with it. I
Can't
just
do
don't
it.
have them. My son had a friend spend the night this weekend. They went up to the store. They came back. I walk in the kitchen right there, open on the counter, giant bag of chili cheese Fritos.
Yeah.
Delicious.
The best, like maybe the best snack
Yeah.
there is. And I just had to sit there and look at it and look at it. And finally, I took 3 of them and took the bag and wrapped it up and took it up to the kid and was like, "Get this out of here."
Get it away from me. Yeah.
But I did eat 3 of them.
Yeah.
But 3.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good portion control.
Thank you.
Yeah. CJ Hurt, hello. How are you?
I'm well, so I guess if everybody's doing this, I will too.
What's yours?
I'll take the picture. I'll take the video, take the picture of everybody on the boat. I won't actually be on the boat.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, 10, 15 years from now, when the scandal pops, I'll just leak everything to TMZ.
Sell it to TMZ.
I'll sell it all to
Yeah.
TMZ. I am, like you, a salty, savory type. My issue is the things that I like, I can eat nonstop.
Yes.
So I can eat pizza
Yes.
for months.
Yes.
I can eat chili cheese dogs for
Yeah.
months.
I can't do months, but I could do like an
can do
hour
it.
straight.
I ate 2 cheeseburgers last night.
Oh.
I made cheeseburgers. I made burgers. Had Folks Folly ground beef. Monday they do the special. It's like $5.99 a pound ground beef at Folks Folly.
How many pounds did you buy?
We usually buy like 3 or 4 at a time, and then you just put them in the freezer, and then you thaw them out when you're
Or you
ready.
cook them all at once.
So no, just 1 pound at a time. Get 4 burgers out of it. 4 burgers out of it. Ate 2 of them
Ate 2 of
last
them?
night. Yeah, with the brioche buns that I got at Sprouts.
I can't eat those brioche buns are outstanding.
Amazing.
I can't just eat a double bacon cheeseburger either. It's got to be accompanied by something else savory. So I'll mess around and eat a burger and eat maybe a side salad and some baked beans or fries or chips or what have you, and that should be the meal. Then it's like, no, it's time for dessert. Well, what am I going to do for dessert? Hot dog.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, you had a hot dog for dessert?
Let's go. Where the hot dogs at? Don't make me. And I don't just eat 1 hot dog. I eat 2 of them. Because
Why
like
would
it's
you
a hot
only
dog.
eat 1 hot
Why
dog?
eat 1 hot
With
dog?
the bun or no?
Well, yes, with the bun and
Yeah.
with chili and cheese on top also.
You're carb loading.
Yes.
Carb loading.
I'm a growing young man, not up but out.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm
What's
more
yours?
I'm more the salty snack guy. And
Yeah, we
You're a
know.
big
shout out
We've
to
seen 'em.
Unique
yeah.
Snacks,
Pretzels.
who
Sponsor you.
they sponsor me, supply me with plenty of pretzels, including the extra salty Unique pretzels, which are the best. They're the best pretzel out there on the market. Yeah, so I'm a snack guy. My pantry's loaded with
Pretzels
snacks.
aren't that bad. Like you can
I
eat,
take that back. I ate 3 cheeseburgers last night.
3?
I ate 3, yeah, because no, there were 4 of them. There were 4 of them, and she only ate 1, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a cheeseburger for dinner tonight. And then I remembered I looked in the fridge this morning. There are no cheeseburgers, so I ate
3.
them. I ate all 3 cheeseburgers.
All right.
Ate 3 cheeseburgers
I like that you
last
didn't
night.
remember it until today.
On the
Just
brioche
now.
bun. Well, we did it last night. And I will say, I bought the buns at Sprouts.
Oh, so they're healthy.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I love Sprouts, but like their store makes no sense to me. Like finding things. And I'm in there all the time, and it just still doesn't make sense how to find things in that store.
You know what else makes no sense? Yesterday I had to go to the eye doctor. You know, they put the thing up to your eyes and they're like, all right, which is better, 1 or 2? And then
Yeah.
they look the same, and you're like, 2? And then they go, all right, how about now? A or B? And they flip something and it all looks the same.
Yeah, right.
I'm convinced that there's no difference
It's
in
a
any of it.
scam.
Yeah.
Scam.
It's a total scam. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. They're just
Yeah.
like trying to like get
I'm
you
with
to,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprouts, elite nut butter. Nuts from all over the world. They make it in butter form. Almonds, cashews.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peanuts.
just great nut
Sprouts
butter.
has great nut butter.
Great nut
Well, they need
butter.
to figure out their dairy. Because it makes no sense to me, like why, like you have dairy over here where I've got my yogurt, I've got my milk, I've got the cottage cheese and all that stuff. But then if I want actual cheese, I have to walk all the way to the other side of the damn store to get actual cheese.
Wait, why are you buying dairy from Sprouts? Dairy at Sprouts is a little expensive. Just go because you're going to
Go to
the
Target.
Colonial. Just go to the Save-A-Lot.
Go to Target when
The
you're buying
Superlo,
the other
the
Super Low.
Superlo.
Go
I
to the
should have
Super
gone
Low
to the
right there.
Superlo, but I had come out of the post office and had already just crossed the street, and I didn't want to do multiple stops. Didn't want to do.
Sounds
multiple
like you
stops.
do multiple stops. I mean, it was.
You were at the post office
You got the
already.
beef. You got the buns.
true.
You
The
got
beef we've had for a while.
You got
Beef
the
we've had
ice
for a
cream.
while.
I mean, that already
That
3
you went
different
to
Again, I
Target.
did not get the ice cream yesterday. The
Oh,
ice
okay.
cream's been in the fridge. I did not get the ice cream yesterday.
Also,
I only made one trip to the store yesterday. It was to Sprouts.
try the sunflower butter.
I feel like I'm being attacked. Sunflower butter.
Chunky
again,
sunflower butter
Is this good to
incredible.
cook like in vegetables and stuff
No,
like
no,
that?
no, no. It's like peanut butter. It's just they take sunflower seeds and grind them up into a.
And you just
butter.
eat it?
You put it on a
Make it a-
sandwich,
Put it
on
like
whatever. Like
peanut butter and jelly, sunflower.
sometimes if I'm gonna
butter
go
and
for like
jelly.
a run in the morning,
Yeah.
I'll just eat a big spoonful of sunflower
That's good.
butter
That's
before I
good
go.
eating.
Oh,
Again, elite
awesome.
nut butters and Sprouts. Like a whole aisle full of nothing but nut butter.
What do
If
you-
we
before
did a
your
nut
runs, Rob, what do
butter
you eat?
bracket, if we did a nut butter bracket, we'd have to. We need Lang and CJ to make seedings here.
yeah.
It could
Absolutely.
be better than the Preakness now that
Seedings.
the
I see what you
freaking
did.
Kentucky
Yeah.
Derby winner's not in it.
Sunflower seedings.
All right, hey, baseball. There's a couple baseball games. If you want to listen to the show, watch the show, and you want to have some action at the same time, right now the Mets and
getaway
Rockies
day.
are about to get started. Mets
Who
and
else?
Rockies
Oh.
at Coors Field. Just about set to get started. Normally, I wouldn't advise betting games that are at Coors Field or betting the Rockies for that matter,
Or the Mets.
or the Mets for that matter. But at this point, if you want some action during the show, I would lean towards the Rockies today. Jose Quintana pitching against his former team, and he's been really good his last couple of starts. The Mets are going with a starter today, an opener against the Rockies today. So I would lean towards the Rockies. That one's just about set for first pitch. And then at 2:40, you got the Pirates and Diamondbacks. Mitch Keller toeing the rubber for the Pirates, going against Zach Gallen today. But Gallen has struggled here recently. I'm going with the Buccos, the Pirates. Diamondbacks are a 115 favorite, but I'm going with the Pirates today as the underdog in Arizona. Again, that one starts at 2:40. Speaking of baseball, I wore this shirt today to commemorate. It's a special anniversary today.
Speaking of food, you have colon on your shirt.
Bartolo Colon, one of my favorite baseball players of all
There it
time.
is.
This was
There it
10
is.
years ago when the impossible happened. And Bartolo Colon went yard in San Diego. Now, this trot around the bases took forever.
Yeah.
And the smile on his face. I mean, this is a guy who never swung at pitches. He just took strikes and took strikeouts. And he swings at a pitch and he knocks it out of the park with that big belly. And then he comes around to score, and the whole Mets dugout emptied. They emptied and went back to the locker room. They weren't going to congratulate him after he came
And then they
home.
had to put him on oxygen when he got to the dugout.
And then they had to put him on oxygen. Yeah, but that was 10 years ago today. Bartolo Colon making the impossible happen, going yard against the San Diego Padres. Look
he
at him.
is
He is worn out.
winded. Oh my gosh, he is winded. When was the last time do you think prior to that Bartolo Colon ran the bases?
Oh,
When he was in high school.
yeah, no kidding. It was a long time ago. But yeah, so 10 years ago, that was an amazing moment when Bartolo Colon went deep for the New York
That also reminds
Mets.
me, I mean, CJ and I talked about it a lot this morning. Ted Turner passed away yesterday.
Yeah.
And when he was owner of the Braves in 1985, Rick Camp hit a home run.
Right.
Pitcher in the 18th inning against the New York Mets, and the game pushed it to the 19th inning. The Mets ended up winning the game, but pitchers hitting home runs is kind of a cool
Yeah,
thing. Don't
and
see
John
it very
Sterling was on the call
John
for
Sterling
that game.
was on the call. Yeah, Craig Sager was the sideline reporter
yeah?
for that game. Yeah, it's like a bunch of like kind of random old names get thrown around in
Yeah.
that one. Keith Hernandez hit for the cycle in that game.
In that game?
Yes.
Wow. How about that? All right.
R.I.P. Ted Turner.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ted Turner and John Sterling,
Yes,
for that matter,
both of them
who
this
passed
week.
away this week as well. All right, as John mentioned, we got news from the Preakness. After much thoughtful discussion as a team, the Sherry DeVoe Racing Company sent out a release and said, we've decided that Golden Tempo will bypass the Preakness Stakes. Incredibly appreciative of the excitement and support surrounding the possibility of a Triple Crown run. The enthusiasm from racing fans, our owners, and our entire team has meant more to us than we can properly express. But Golden gave us the race of a lifetime in the Derby. We believe the best decision for him moving forward is to give him a little more time following a tremendous effort. His health, happiness, and long-term future will always remain our top priority. We're looking forward to pointing him toward the Belmont Stakes and are excited for what lies ahead with this very special horse.
So running that one lap wears them out
Yes.
for weeks.
Yes. This is the sixth Derby winner in the last 8 years that has not run in the Preakness.
Don't you think
6 of the last
Didn't
8.
the Derby? Didn't Churchill just buy the Preakness?
One of them bought one of the other ones, but they were going to move this one. They're going to move it in a week more.
They have to move it.
So that these
This has
horses-
to be the final straw.
But why did the old horses? Why are they workloading these horses?
Well, why do we have it in basketball?
I know, it's the same
why,
thing, right?
why do we have it in every sport?
Do you think a human could run around that track and then not have to do it for 3 weeks? Or they'd be able to do it a day later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a couple
don't you think a
hours
horse
later.
is more powerful than a human?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe the human couldn't sprint around the track. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't want to see that horse out there. That's a loser horse. Secretariat was able to do it.
Yeah.
Seabiscuit could do it.
Yeah. American Pharaoh did it.
American Pharaoh could do it. Golden Tempo, not cut from the same cloth.
No, even though it has Secretariat DNA.
Not enough.
Not
Not enough,
and
my friend.
Some of this is like, hey, we just don't want to injure the horse before we can go out there and get the real money. Because you got it now. The Derby win is over. You got whatever little piece of millions of dollars you got from the Derby is fine, a couple million or whatever. That's chump change. Once you get that stud,
The stud money, yeah.
oh, come on
Like
now.
Secretariat?
Yep. They say around 150 to 170 mares this year is what he could be expected to breed with. A $25 million, typically $25 million just flat fee for the stud services of a Kentucky Derby winner, and then every session an additional 75,000 to 100,000.
How is he gonna do he's skipping the Preakness and doing the Belmont? Is that
Yeah.
what it was? Like, isn't it still the same concern he'll get hurt in the Belmont?
Listen, I don't know if he'll do the Belmont either.
That's what they said in the statement. Said he was going to.
We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it.
Kentucky Derby also, I looked up, you win $3 million to the winner.
So like 25 million versus 3 million, right? Once you win it, that the real money comes. And so I think that maybe because it's too soon, maybe like racing so soon might create some wear and tear. You don't want them to go down, broken leg, and then you have to turn them into glue, right? You're not making money off of that. You make money off the stud fees. So I guess this is why.
The jockey gets 10% of the winnings, so $300,000, but then they have to share that with their valet and their agent. So I don't know. Let's say he clears 75% of that, something like that, which would be what, 220 something? Not bad for a day's work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we breed jockeys? No?
I don't think so.
Okay. Because you got to be a certain size to be a
You gotta
jockey.
be little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
gotta be
got
little.
to be like little and spry, right?
Yeah.
Why do you have to be spry?
I just assume
You're just sitting around.
It looks like it. Like you got to be able to bounce up and down on the horse and then like lean when the horse leans. I'm sure that
With the
helps
horse.
with
They
aerodynamics
did a
and
thing.
stuff.
This is why being a jockey is becoming big in Japan.
Oh, yeah?
It is. Yeah.
When I was in Dubai, they had camel racing on TV, and they have robot jockeys. And they have these little robots on the camels, and they hit a button, and it whips the camel. And they're driving around in cars around the outside, hitting the button and making them whip the camels.
We won't be jockeys. We'll be on the boat.
Yeah, we'll be on the boat.
We'll be driving the car.
We'll be on the boat. We're not jockeys.
I did see also in the book Seabiscuit, which is a great book, by the way. The jockeys are trying; they have to like cut weight constantly. They're constantly trying to lose weight. And in the book, they one of the jockeys, this is like in the 40s, right? The jockey invents a drink, and it makes him lose weight, and all the jockeys start drinking it. And then one day, the bottle is in like the jockey room, and it just spontaneously combusts. So they're all like, "No,
No
don't
more.
drink this anymore."
The NBA playoffs continue tonight with game twos. The Cavaliers at the Pistons tonight and the Lakers at the Thunder tonight. Pistons against the Cavs. Pistons looked much better to start round two against the Cavs in game one. Thunder just looked like the Thunder. I mean, the Lakers, there's no margin for error for the Lakers in this series, and any mistake they made, Thunder took advantage.
That 15.5 number for the Thunder just really kind of depends on how much they want to beat the Lakers by. I mean, they're going to beat the Lakers 4 straight, clearly, especially without Luka Doncic out there. But even with Luka, I don't know what kind of answer the Lakers would have for them. And the Thunder are just kind of, if they get bored, if they make shots, if they leave guys in longer, they're going to win by a lot. But they don't. There's no chance in that series to me. For the Lakers.
Pistons snapped a 6-game, game one losing streak. To just in general and beat the Cavs in game one there. I looked like the Pistons were going to run off on them, but the Cavs were able to come back. And then in the end, I don't know. I think the Cavs, I think the Pistons are just a tougher team. As far as the Lakers Thunder game, at some point the Jalen Williams injury is going to impact Oklahoma City, but it's not going to be in this series. You can see at times the Oklahoma City offense does not look great. They have SGA, who is amazing and is going to win MVP, win a second straight MVP. But like you see the offense, how it just kind of works. It kind of stalls out sometimes. It doesn't look right. But the Lakers are not the team that can totally, without having Luka and Reeves just coming back from injury and a 41-year-old LeBron, they can't take advantage of that or exploit that at all. So the Thunder are going to run through the Lakers in 4 and 5, whatever the number is they decide to win the series in is what they'll win the series in. But at some point, that Jalen Williams hamstring injury and is most likely going to be the West Finals. That is where we're going to see what they're made of.
Yeah, and then tomorrow night we got the Knicks at the Sixers. Sixers were without Joel Embiid in game two. Sixers played fast and played faster than they normally do, and gave the Knicks a heck of a run. But the Knicks hold on to that one and win to go up 2-0. We'll see what happens as they shift to Philadelphia. Timberwolves will be home after taking a game against San Antonio. San Antonio was amazing in game two. It felt like in game one the Timberwolves, they gave it everything they had, and the Spurs did not. And I thought there was a lot more the Spurs could do in game two, and they did it. And they did it in game two, and they were fantastic. For everything the Timberwolves did right and for how hard they played in game one, there was still a shot to win it for the Spurs at the end. So I think the Spurs are this is an overmatched problem. And I think the Spurs will go on from game two and take the series rather easily.
I thought that Knicks game last night was interesting because the Sixers were making lots of three-pointers. Like Edgecombe looked like he made every shot he took. They were getting the ball up and down the court, like you said, playing with tempo. I don't know how they play that way if Joel Embiid's in the lineup. I don't know if they can play like that. I mean, he's literally like an anchor around that team. He anchors them, but he's also like an anchor because he just can't move anymore the way he used to. So it's tough for them. I mean, they had Barlow playing a lot of minutes last night, Adam Bona. Like they had just anybody they had who had some size was out there. And it wasn't enough. The Knicks looked like they were coasting throughout that game, and you knew they were going to win it the whole time. Then in the fourth quarter, they just went to Jalen Brunson. I don't know if the Knicks, if that style of play can ever win you a title. I saw someone say that Jalen Brunson, he's just basically a ball hog. He kind of is, and it works. Like they win because of that. I don't know if they'll be able to do that against a San Antonio or against an Oklahoma City if they make it to
Can they get through the East?
I think they could get past Detroit. They can just outscore them because the Knicks scored like 140 back-to-back games. Like they can score points, and I think Detroit, that's the one thing they're not able to do is score like that. They might be able to get out of the East. I don't know if they can get past whoever wins the West. And I told CJ this morning after watching the Thunder and he was talking about the Spurs the other day being like a team that needs some seasoning. That was kind of the feeling I got last night watching them against the Timberwolves, and especially in the game one, the Timberwolves just sort of pushed them around and beat them up. So.
All right.
I was going to say, so the Sixers and the Knicks, the OG Anunoby injury is everything. He's been amazing in the playoffs. I mean, he's shooting like almost like 50% from three, scoring like 21, 22 a game. But Anunoby is now questionable for Friday, and then we'll see going forward from that. If they don't have Anunoby, being up 2-0, I would still say the Knicks got enough to win 2 more games against the Sixers and so win the series. But I don't think they can beat the Pistons without Anunoby. That Pistons team took them to the brink last year in the first round, and what was a great series. So I don't know if they can beat the Pistons without Anunoby. With Anunoby, I think the Knicks can win. I think the Knicks can win the title, especially because we don't know about Jalen Williams' hamstring with the Thunder. And like I said, I think at some point that's going to matter. For the Timberwolves and the Spurs, awesome bounce back for the Spurs. Anthony Edwards looked hurt last night.
Yeah.
Like, he did look hurt last night. The first half, I'm watching him. He's got the worst plus minus on the Timberwolves last year, or on the team last night. You watch him move. I mean, he's hobbling up and down the court last night. He's hopping a little bit. And I still think Minnesota's going to push San Antonio, and they might win the series. But I do wonder if Ant probably shouldn't have played last night. I would not have played Anthony
Lane,
Edwards.
would you have played him last night?
If he can go, yeah, let him go. I mean, I would rather have him off the bench than some of the guys on the bench for the. He's not.
Their
playing,
bench is very limited.
Yeah.
I think it's more of they got the game one, which is what you came to do. Why play in game two at that point? Just get the extra day, give him another day of treatment, a couple extra days of treatment before you have to play game three.
Yeah. The National Hockey League tonight, just one game as the Carolina Hurricanes are in Philadelphia to take on the Flyers. Hurricanes a big favorite at -165. Hurricanes lead the series 2-0. I think the two best teams right now in the hockey playoffs are the Hurricanes and the Avalanche. Neither one of them have lost in this postseason yet, winning their first 6 games. And I like the Hurricanes tonight, -165. Actually, take the Hurricanes on the 3-way money line, and for the Hurricanes to win in 60 minutes, you can get that right around even money against the Flyers tonight. So Hurricanes against the Flyers tonight, game 3. All right, before we get to a break, it's time for our popular game show.
Oh, boy.
Name that person.
All
Name
right.
that coach. Today, CJ goes first today, and CJ will guess how many he can name. Here's the category. There are 11 college football coaches all time. 11 college football coaches all time who've had 20 or more first-round draft picks. Here's a clue, however. Only one is active. Only one is active. 11 college football coaches all time have had 20-plus first-round picks. How many can you name, CJ?
I'll go 4.
4. All right. Lang?
I've got 3 written down here. I think I want to hear CJ name the 4.
Name 4. All right, CJ, name 4. Here we go.
All right. We'll go Nick Saban.
52. He's first on the list.
We'll go Kirby Smart.
He is he's tied for 8th on the list. He's got 20.
Give that to me one more time. Give me what I'm naming.
11 college football coaches all time who have had 20 or more first-round draft picks.
Okay.
How is he to 8th if there's 20 is the minimum?
Well, there are 8.
Oh, okay.
There are 4
There are
people
11
with
coaches.
20.
Yeah, but he said Kirby was 8th with 20.
Yeah.
So that's the active one.
Yeah.
That's the one active.
All right. So, and I'm glad you said that because I was sure thinking about dude in Clemson. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go Kirby. Bear Bryant.
I'm sorry. We move on. All right, Lang, you get to guess one.
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer is correct. He had 23. Roser, do you have one?
Bobby Bowden.
Bobby Bowden had
There we
32.
go.
He's 3rd on the list. Lang.
I've got one that I don't. Okay, here's one. Joe Paterno.
Joe Paterno, 2nd on the list with 33.
So you got to get these guys that coached like a long, long time.
All right, Roser.
Oh, is it back to me?
Yeah.
Tom Osborne.
Tom Osborne
Let's go,
had
Roser.
20. Nice. Lang.
Bo Schembechler.
No,
way.
no Bo
No
Schembechler.
way. Bo
Roser,
wouldn't
can
be
you
there.
win it?
Oh,
I got another one.
I have 3 written down here.
Who are the 3?
No, you got to give us the one.
I know. I don't know if this guy coached in college long enough, though. He had a lot, but I don't know if he coached in college long enough. But I'll go with Spurrier.
No.
Spurrier. Okay, that's not the one I was going to go with. The one I was going to go with was Pete Carroll.
No.
Pete Carroll didn't. Mac Brown?
Mac Brown's on the list.
Mac Brown, okay.
Hey, are we done playing the game?
Yep.
Is Larry Coker on that list?
Larry Coker's on the list.
So I didn't think he was there long enough.
But they remember
What about,
that one year they
had like
had
6.
19. They
What
had
about
19 in the first
Mark
round.
Richt?
Mark
They
Richt
didn't
is
have
not.
19 picks in the first round.
Larry
19 of the 32 draft
Larry-
picks in one NFL draft.
The damn near the entire team.
The 2001
for
Miami
Miami,
team was-
that 01 team got drafted in the first round. I'll double check it though.
The other 3 are John Robinson,
Oh,
Lou Holtz,
oh,
and John Cooper. Yeah.
John Cooper.
Yeah.
Steve Spurrier did not have 20 first-round picks
And Bo Schembechler
between
either?
Florida and South Carolina.
Well, he also went to the NFL for a while.
Yeah, but he was at Florida. But he was at Duke, Florida. He was at Florida for a long time.
All those Florida guys
and then
didn't
he was
work
at
out
South
in the
Carolina.
NFL.
He was the only reason. He's the only thing that made South Carolina football good in the last 40 years.
All right. I don't know who won today, but
That we did good. That
But we
was the
did
best
good.
one.
It was a
We've
good one.
gotten better each week.
we've gotten a little better
We've
each
gotten
week.
better
So that was
each
good.
week.
All right.
We had to take our
Bro, Bo
scars, our
Schembechler was a
playoff
head coach
scars.
for 27 years.
27 years.
Yeah,
and
but
he didn't have 20.
Bo Schembechler's whole thing was beating Ohio State, right? There weren't a whole lot of first round draft picks, weren't a whole lot of weren't any national championships,
Really
weren't
not.
any Rose Bowl wins. It was just, hey, we're the nation's best hope to stop that team right there.
Wait, did you name all of it? Was it Mark Richt?
No, I said him.
Okay. I mean, Georgia, he had good players there, there's
Yeah.
no doubt.
And Miami.
And Miami, yeah.
Go ahead.
All right.
We did good, though. We got
Good job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We named, what, about 8 of them?
Yeah. Good work. Good
Yeah, we
work.
did good.
Good work, everybody. All right, we'll take a break here on the Odds Couple. We'll come back, a little pick it or park it when we return here on the Odds Couple on Grind City Media.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
AZ's making money thanks to the new CBA
Incredible stuff.
Her-
Good stuff.
rookie contract. She is projected to make $500,000 this year, and just in comparison, Paige made 78 last year, and Caitlin Clark made 76.
Anytime we get workers getting paid what they're worth, I'm all for it.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years.
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
Kevin Garnett returned to Minnesota. How awesome was this? Look at this.
That's love right there.
When he walks in, and they brought him out of the tunnel. They're like, welcome back. They played like a tribute video.
That's the reason why guys like TA and them are here, bro.
That's the best.
You want to see the OGs back showing love.
It's the best. That is the best. Nothing has felt more wrong than Kevin Garnett not being a part of that.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the Odds Couple, large program here on this Thursday afternoon. Don't forget we're with you each Monday and Thursday here on the show. Monday recapping the weekend, Thursday looking ahead to the weekend and what's coming up in the world of sports and handicapping all the action for you as well.
Real quick,
Yep.
talking about that Miami team, that 2001 team, it was 17 players drafted in the first round.
17
So
ended up.
11 in 2002, and then the rest scattered about from
Yeah.
02 through 04, I think.
Shout out Philip
Except for
Buchanan.
Rusty Medeiros, who got drafted 17 years later when he left Miami. That dude played in Miami forever. That linebacker.
Yeah.
The NBA lottery is this Sunday. How are we feeling?
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I did it. I did the Tankathon thing on Jessica's show this morning and won. I won the lottery.
You won the lottery.
Although I've done it, I don't want to say how many times. I don't think I've ended up with the actual 6th pick at all. It's always top 3 or like 8, 9, 10, but it's never the 6th pick. So we'll see. I don't know what to think. I told you earlier, sports fan, we're conditioned to.
What's your vibe? What are you feeling?
Think we're going to lose.
Yeah,
we
always
don't want to get our hopes up because then when it doesn't go your way, you're conditioned to deal with it.
I think we're getting 3.
I like that.
I think we'll get 3, and I'll be happy with 3.
I was looking today that we've gotten 2 numerous times, right? With Jot, the beat. There was another one in there too. There's been a few times we've gotten the 2 pick. Steve Francis was 2. That was back in the old day. But there's been a few 2s. So I'm anywhere above 6. I think I'm happy.
Roser, how you feeling?
What am I supposed to be feeling about?
The lottery.
Oh, gosh. I mean, I think we're going to move up. And this is why. Because every time I do the Tankathon thing and hit simulation, we move up. I think that if I have done it 100 times, I think we have moved up 75 of them. And I would say the other 25, we've gone down 1 or 2. Rarely ever do we ever stay at 6.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we're moving up.
All right.
To the east side.
Can we run one?
Yeah.
Can we run a Tankathon?
Do it.
Let's just see where we end up at.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Sim. Oh,
That would suck. That doesn't count. That does practice.
That's not practice. That's how it works.
So we're
but
7.
we can make it practice.
7.
You know, there's one at ESPNanalytics.com where you can actually, like, it simulates the entire lottery for you, starting with pick 14. And, like, so you get to watch it, like, in real time, pretty much.
Oh.
So then it gets to, like, 6. And are you going to pop or not? And if the Grizzlies don't pop, you know we jumped into the top 4.
You know, the NHL, their lottery, they televise it, and they basically televise the lottery right in front of you. They pick the ping pong balls right in front of you on television. It's miserable.
Yeah.
For all the people who want the NBA lottery to be televised, it's miserable.
I've been in the room.
It's basically, all right, 15 seconds of the balls going around. Here's one ball. 15 seconds of the balls going around.
No, they should
Here's 2 balls.
absolutely televise.
No,
it sounds terrible.
I've been in the room a couple times. The real problem isn't that it takes 15 seconds between them pulling the ball out. It's that, it's a combination of 4 balls. And so, like, I think there's 1,000 total combinations, and whoever has the 1 pick has like 400 combinations, whatever it is. They have like a lot. So whatever team wins the 1 pick, then they start, all right, let's find out who gets 2. And they go through it. Up. It's the same team. Got to do it again. I mean, the whole thing takes 45 minutes to get the 3 teams sometimes. It takes a long time because they keep drawing the same team over and over. So if they did it on TV, it would be terrible television. It would be so boring to watch it. In the room, it's pretty bad too because one guy is happy and everyone else is just pissed. Like everyone's trying to be nice to the one guy. No phones, nothing. You don't have anything in there, so everybody's just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Awkwardly sitting there talking to each other for an hour and a half, and then you don't get out of the room until the TV show's over. So it's pretty rough.
You know what they should do? I'm dead serious. The people that should be in the draft lottery room, they should all be young people this year. Like young people get like influencers that are fans of each team, like in the local markets, get influencers. Put them in the room, let them see who drafts it, and then you take away their phones, and they actually have to sit there and talk to each other for an hour.
They wouldn't do it.
Without phones. I think it would be an amazing idea.
They would refuse.
They would be like, wait, what, I got to be an hour without my phone? Nope, don't want to do it. Don't want to be in the lottery
Who would
room.
represent the Grizzlies? I Show Speed. He likes Memphis.
He does.
He might explode.
No,
without
we
his
put
phone.
Devin Walker in there.
Oh, you want like local people from each place?
Well, Devin's in his 30s. Does
so
that
he's
count?
not young anymore?
Damn,
He's not young. He's not young.
He's not young.
No.
He's not young.
That's
Devin,
Junior
that
right
was
there.
CJ calling you old.
Yeah, welcome. Like
I would say
you hit
Jessica
30,
too,
you're
because
not,
Jessica's like
not
tip-top
young.
queen of Memphis.
Not
but
young.
She's not young.
She's not young.
Yeah, no.
I would say our guy Jack Hampton, but I don't know how old Jack Hampton, and he's moving to Nashville.
Yeah, screw that.
Yeah.
We got the simulator Rosa was talking about also.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is great.
All right,
watch this. Pick 14. The Hornets. So the Hornets stay at 14. Pick 13. This is really cool. Nobody knew. I didn't know about this till Chris
Miami
brought it up
moved
the
up.
other day. Miami moved into the top 4.
Boo.
Oh, no.
The Warriors have moved into the top 4.
This thing sucks. Who made this thing?
And then the Mavericks, the Mavericks stay. So now this needs to be the Hawks. The Bucks. Oh, the Hawks get the top 4 pick now.
Boo, 9, boo.
That's the worst thing ever that happens.
This simulator sucks.
So the Heat, the Warriors, and the Hawks, and the Kings.
An old
the
person
Heat,
made this.
Warriors, Hawks, Kings are all.
Oh, and congratulations to the Jazz for tanking to get an 8th pick.
That would make me happy.
The Clippers get the 6th pick because the Pacers pick goes to the Clippers from the Zubats trade.
Wizards, drop down to 5. That's brutal.
The Heat pick 4th.
Good.
Where's Golden State?
Number 1.
No way.
Number 3.
Okay. They're going to waste whatever it is. We act like they don't blow high draft picks.
The Hawks and the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Hawks will waste it too. Taylor Jenkins, the Milwaukee Bucks. No, the Kings.
Oh, the Kings. That's right. That's right.
Bucks
The
are
Hawks
at
pick. The Bucks pick went to the Hawks.
Oh, Kings.
The Kings get the number 1
1
overall pick, and we fall to 9 and draft Nate
Yeah,
Ament.
that's not good.
Or
All right.
Braden Burries.
I like Braden Burries.
Okay.
I
There
do
you
too.
see.
I like Braden Burries. I like Mikael Brown Jr. could be in that range also.
Yeah.
I like
Also,
that.
Back stuff worries me with him.
Yeah.
You already
Oh,
got back
well,
injuries.
I
I
saw a
got you.
video of him this week working out, and he's a little shorter than you think. It's a little,
Mikael Brown.
yeah.
Yeah.
A little worried.
Yeah. All right. Well, the lottery this Sunday on Mother's Day, so make sure you enjoy that.
Spend time with
Watch
your
it with
moms.
Go
Watch it with
Grizz.
your mom.
Yep. Go Grizz.
The good thing is my mom will want to watch it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Might be a lot of people dropping mother or something
Mother.
if it doesn't go the way we want.
Some college football. You know, we got the spring games are in the books. We're moving on to the magazines are about to come out. Oh, I can't wait. And let's check out some of the conferences and some of the conference winners that are projected this year. We'll start with the Southeastern Conference. We got the Texas Longhorns are the favorite again at plus 300, followed by Georgia at plus 330,
Dogs.
followed by Texas A&M at plus 800, and then Alabama and LSU at plus 850, Ole Miss at plus 950. Those are your favorites going into the season. What do we?
Look who's last.
Last is Arkansas at plus
Shout out Ryan
30,000.
Silverfield. I was just looking at that. I'm looking at the bottom more than I am the top. I'm curious. Like Vanderbilt's back in the bottom. Kentucky's down there. Mississippi State, South Carolina, which is sort of surprising to be that low. I think Auburn's going to be a mess too. But yeah, I don't know. I mean Texas, sure. Arch Manning's back.
Why do we believe in Texas?
Why don't we?
Why do we?
I don't. I'll take Georgia.
So I will tell you why Texas is the favorite. It's not just Arch Manning. If you go look at mock NFL drafts, I've looked at 2 for 2027, and a lot can change. But again,
Yeah.
this is preseason
Carson Beck was
prognostication,
number
so
1.
so that's what it is. And if you look at last year's, this time last year, if you looked at a 2026 mock NFL draft, and then what we actually got in the 2026 NFL draft, it was way different, obviously. So things can change. But I looked at ESPN and CBS Sports, and Texas has anywhere in both of them. Texas has 4 of the top 12 picks in the draft. And then I think in CBS's, they also, I think, maybe have a 5th and a 6th player projected to go in the first round. So the talent is
Worked out for
But
Ohio
wasn't it
State.
last year?
The talent is there.
Ohio State last year had the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. But
Ohio State won the national championship when they had 6 first-rounders.
Not last year. They had
Last
4
year
of the
they
top
didn't have-
11 this year. This year's draft, I'm saying. And they didn't.
Ohio State this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Arvell Reese and Sonny Styles and
Caleb
Downs.
Downs.
Yeah. So, look, I'm just saying that's why it's projected. And Ohio State at the beginning of last year was projected to win the Big Ten. Doesn't mean it's always going to go there, but that is why they are the favorite.
Are we expecting Arch to be better?
He has to be.
I think so.
Does he?
Yeah, I think
he has to be
we had
that.
these same conversations about Lenore Sellers, about Nussmeier, about Klubnik. Like we had these types of conversations about those dudes last year.
Yeah, they don't have the genes, though. I think that's why we
okay.
expect it. They
All
don't
right.
have the genes.
Okay, great. Because Peyton Manning and Eli Manning were stellar in college.
Yes.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
Peyton beat Florida.
No.
Peyton won the championship.
No, that was T. Martin.
It was T. Martin.
Greatest quarterback in volunteer
won the
history.
SEC championship. No.
Yeah.
What did Eli do at Ole Miss other than look fun for a little bit?
Beat Florida.
He did beat Florida.
Yeah. Lost to D'Angelo in Memphis here. I was there. I was at that game.
So, yeah. So did Peyton, but whatever.
Yeah.
He's got the genes, sure.
I don't know. They got 4 Super Bowls between them, MVPs.
Yeah,
Like,
is this the NFL or is this college?
and I'm just saying that's
He's
why
playing
he
where
has to
it
be-
just means
Do
more.
you think Peyton and Eli were bad quarterbacks in
Yes,
college?
I do. 1,000%. Yes,
They
I do.
weren't
You
bad.
don't.
I do.
No,
yes, I
you
do.
don't.
I promise you, I do.
You
I
don't believe
promise
that.
you.
You don't.
I
believe
think
that.
Eli Manning and Peyton Manning were bad college quarterbacks. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I promise you.
All right. Strong.
The Big Ten
Good
Conference.
quarterbacks beat Florida at some point. Good quarterbacks don't lose to Memphis.
So Eli was good.
At some point, no, Eli wasn't because Eli didn't even get to an SEC championship game. Good quarterbacks get to SEC championship games.
Nobody's ever gotten Ole Miss to an SEC championship game.
No.
I mean, outside of Archie, I'd argue Ole Miss
They didn't
hadn't
have
had
an
good
SEC
quarterbacks.
championship game. though.
Trinidad's pretty damn good.
Trinidad is 40. What are we talking about? Trinidad Chambliss and Trinidad James are the exact same age.
How old is Trinidad?
Chambliss or James?
Gold all in my chain.
Gold all in my ring. Gold
He's 23
all in
years.
my
He
watch.
does turn 24 at the start of the season.
Don't believe me? Just watch. Roses, finish it.
No.
Okay.
The Big Ten Conference Championship game winner, Ohio State, is the favorite. And there are 3 favorites really in the Big Ten. You got Ohio State at plus 190. Indiana is at plus 260 and Oregon plus 280. And then everyone else falls way behind. Do we believe Indiana can come back and
I don't.
do it again?
I don't. I think they had the perfect storm last year. They had the right quarterback, the right players around him, the right system.
And that's the big thing. Do they have a quarterback?
I don't know. And everybody, I think last year, at least coming into it, kind of was like, oh, it's Indiana, whatever. At some point, people took them seriously. But I think this year, like, they're going to have the biggest target they've ever had on them this season. I don't think Indiana can repeat that performance back to back with a different QB.
Okay, USC being 14-1 is ridiculous. Get them out of there. They're too soft to win a Big Ten championship. We've seen enough of them. Sorry, Jessica, but you're in Paris. I'm interested to see what Michigan looks like in year 1 with Whittingham because, like, he's
a good coach.
He's a Michigan-style football coach, and he will be a better coach than Sharon Moore. Oregon being 3rd, because if you look at mock drafts, who's
Speaking
the
of
highest
both-
quarterback selected to go out of the Big Ten? It's Dante Moore from Oregon.
Yeah.
And he came back because he does have more to show. I will say Indiana's quarterback is the Hoover kid from TCU. Whatever his potential is, Signetti probably is going to get it out of him. I mean, if you just look at what he did with Curtis Rourke and Mendoza, who just went number 1, and then Ohio State's Ohio State. Julian Sayan's back. They've got freaking Jeremiah Smith, probably the best all-around player in the country, pound for pound player in the country. He's probably number 1. So, Oregon interests me just because, like, Dante Moore could very well end up being, the number 1, number 2 pick in the draft.
That Michigan schedule is not for the faint at heart, and a lot of USC's schedule is pretty tough also. They're November. You play in Michigan against Michigan State, then you go on the road to Oregon, then you come back and play at home against UCLA, then you end on the road at Ohio State. On top of being on the road, the 2 of the last 4 games of the season at Oregon and at Ohio State, which both could quite possibly be in the top 5 when it's all said and done. You got the game against Indiana. You got the out-of-conference game against Oklahoma. I think Whittingham is a good coach also. That's just a tough schedule in year 1 before you get everything that you need in place. I think Michigan's odds should be longer, and they would be longer if not for the fact that Michigan alumni just gamble incessantly and will throw money on the Wolverines just to throw money on the Wolverines. I'm not expecting them to get there. I think it would Indiana or Oregon. If I put money on it, it would be one of those 2 teams. The talent is there. As Rosa was saying, at Oregon, at a certain point, Dan Lanning has got to get over that hump, doesn't he?
Right.
It has to happen eventually for him, and Indiana's got it right now. They've got the heat. They've got the sauce in the Big Ten right now.
It's weird because Lanning's a defensive guy, and it feels like that's
Yeah.
always been the thing that's kept them from being at that level.
I also have been I got to stand on it. Like, quit taking your shirt off on game day with Pat McAfee. Like, that championship head coaches don't do that. They don't take their shirts off on college game day with Pat McAfee. I love Pat McAfee. I love college game day. I like Dan Lanning. Just Can you see championship coaches doing that? Like in the middle of the college football season? Like,
Good point.
I will say, CJ, I want to ask you, Bryce Underwood. Massive recruit. You watch the guy move around and you see it, like you could see all the tools, all the talent. I'm intrigued at Michigan's number. I know you went through the schedule, but I'm intrigued by their number because it is a double-digit number. And if that kid can turn into be what people think he can be, might not be bad to lay a little wager on Michigan to win the Big Ten. That's not crazy.
I'm not sure if he can, though.
Yeah.
I think that if he could, we would have seen more than flashes of it. It would have been sustained moments. It would have been more consistent play, right? Think about what Trevor Lawrence was. I'm just going back to the last stellar freshman I can think of. Trevor Lawrence at Clemson, what he was that first year.
Yeah.
And it was consistently making the plays necessary to win games. I think Underwood has done it in spurts and in moments in games, but not consistently enough, especially and particularly against the upper echelon teams. Michigan had two outstanding running backs for most of last season. All they needed was a quarterback who could move the chains on third down. That's all J.J. McCarthy did was, hey, on third and medium, third and short, third and 4, third and 6, somewhere in between there, I can get a first down. Underwood didn't show that ability at all last year. Now, first year, true freshman, maybe the second year will be a bit better for him as it pertains to that. But I can't imagine his role will be much different than what it was under Sharon Moore, under Whittingham. If anything, it will be more running of the football, and it will put more pressure on him on those third and manageables to find a way to get a first down. Michigan's wide receivers also weren't the best last season at creating separation. So maybe another year with this receiving core, and there are a couple of studs there for the Wolverines. Maybe they'll be able to create separation, and maybe Underwood will be able to thrive a bit more than he was last season. We'll find out because they got Oklahoma, second game, third game of the season in the Big House. We'll find out.
All right. Next week, we'll look at the Big 12 and the ACC and their conferences as well. But now, how about some fish nuggets?
Nice.
All right. I always love Ichiro nuggets.
This is the nugget. This is the nugget I had seen. I told you I had a nugget. This is the one.
This is it?
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right. Ichiro got his third Major League Baseball hit in his 10th at bat, and his batting average never dipped under 300 for the rest of his career.
What?
So that means his 11th at bat, he must have got a hit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unbelievable. The lowest ERA in the first 20 starts with the Dodgers. 1915-16, Larry Cheney, 137. 1918, Burley Grimes, 173. 2025 and 2026, Shohei Ohtani, 2.04. In 1995, Hideo Nomo, 2.08.
Shout out Hideo Nomo.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Ohtani got hit.
His pitching form was just, I mean, it was elite.
That weird twisting thing.
Yeah.
Ohtani got hit the other night, though. You see that? He did a home run, yeah.
Speaking of Ohtani, the Dodgers have lost 11 of the last 14 regular season games Ohtani has started as a pitcher.
He doesn't help the team. He only cares about himself and his own stats. I've always said it.
Well, maybe they should have him hit on the days that he pitches.
No, can't do that.
Yeah, no kidding.
They get to have another player because of that. We should bring the translator back.
Yeah.
They pay.
Only two men with the last name of Moyer have ever played Major League Baseball.
Huh.
Ed Moyer died on November 18th, 1962. Jamie Moyer was born on November 18th, 1962.
That's weird.
How about that? That's weird.
Reincarnated?
No relation either.
Is Jamie Moyer still playing Major League Baseball?
No, he stopped.
He was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he was. There have been 79 NBA champions crowned. The first 76 had to face a top 3 seed along the way. The last 3 have not.
Wow.
Denver 8-4-7-8, Boston 8-4-6-5, and OKC 8-4-8-4 or 8-4-6-4.
Huh.
How about that? Jalen Brunson has scored at least 15 points in all 50 playoff games.
Hang on. This is exactly that. If you go back to that last nugget, that's exactly what Adam Silver wants. That shows parity. That does. Like that these teams, it's a lot of it's about positioning. Where do you position yourself?
Yeah, I think it also shows
playoffs?
teams like not taking the regular season as seriously.
Yeah. It's about positioning yourself, just trying to get yourself healthy.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson has scored at least 15 points in all 50 playoff games of his Knicks career. Only two players have had longer 15-point streaks to begin their playoff career with a single team. Michael Jordan, 179 straight with the Bulls, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 57 straight with the Bucks.
Get Book.
Cade Cunningham has scored 20-plus points in each of his 14 career playoff games. That streak is the fourth longest to begin a playoff career in NBA history and the longest by a guard.
Wow.
Yeah. Since 1980, every NBA champion except one has featured a two-time first-team All-NBA player. Only three such teams are still playing: OKC, the Lakers, and Cleveland. The only ones left. Michael Jordan went 25-1 in his last 26 playoff series of his career. That is crazy. For the first time since 2019, the Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning will both miss the Stanley Cup final. It snaps a 6-year run of at least one Florida team in the Stanley Cup final. And the Avalanche and Hurricanes have both won their first 6 games this postseason. The only other seasons when two teams did that: 1999, the Stars and Red Wings; 1985, the Oilers and Flyers; 1977, Canadiens and Islanders; and 1969, the Canadiens and the Blues. Each of those seasons, one of the two teams won the Stanley Cup. So, if you're betting, Avalanche or Hurricanes will win the Stanley Cup. All right, there you go. Fish nuggets today. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here on the Odds Couple on this Thursday edition of the Large Program. We got our top 5. We'll touch on the WNBA. That gets underway tomorrow night. And some Major League Baseball tonight, and some free picks.
Baseball free picks.
It's all coming up here on the Odds Couple on Grind City Media.
Azzy's making money thanks to the new CBA.
Incredible stuff.
Her
Good stuff.
rookie contract, she is projected to make $500,000 this year. And just in comparison, Paige made $78,000 last year, and Caitlin Clark made $76,000.
Anytime we get workers getting paid what they're worth, I'm all for it.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies, take your fandom to the next level by becoming an MVP.
How long have you been an MVP? Since day one.
Enjoy the great benefits of being a season ticket member. Pre-game MVP moments, including Autograph Alley, exclusive Grizz gear deals, access to member or MVP-only player events, and much more.
He's been an MVP for 22 years.
Become a Grizzlies MVP today.
Kevin Garnett returned to Minnesota. How awesome was this? Look at this.
That's love right there.
When he walks in, and they brought him out of the tunnel. They're like, welcome back. They played like a tribute video.
That's the reason why guys like TA and them are here, bro.
This is the best.
You want to see the OGs back showing love.
It's the best. That is the best. Nothing has felt more wrong than Kevin Garnett not being a part of that.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced its 2026 inductees. Among the headliners, Oasis. And I'm assuming your favorite, Iron Maiden.
I dabble.
Oasis is the biggest act here.
I don't know, man. Iron Maiden.
Bro, they just did a stadium tour.
So does Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden's not doing a stadium tour in the year 2026. They're playing Minglewood Hall.
No, they are not.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Odds Couple Thursday edition of the Large Program. Glad you're with us. We got some free picks before we get out of here today. But first, it's time for our top 5. And in honor of Mother's Day being Sunday, we decided to do our top 5 TV moms. Top 5 TV moms for our top 5 today. I'll go ahead and start. Number 5 on my list, I got Bonnie Plunkett from the TV show Mom, Allison Janney. She's fantastic. It was a great show. Mom was a great show.
That's a show from like 3 years ago. Right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay.
Number 4, Carmela Soprano.
She was a good mom.
She was a great mom. Fantastic.
She is. That's a good one.
Thelma Harper from the Carol Burnett Show. Vicki Lawrence, hysterical playing an old lady.
Is that show in black and white?
It was in black and white, yes. But she was great. Number 2,
was
Marie.
that Mama's Family? Is that the show Mama's Family spun off of that? The Carol Burnett show?
Might have.
Vicki Lawrence.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Marie Barone, number 2 from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Jesus.
And number 1, Lucille Bluth from Arrested Development.
Everybody.
Lucille Bluth was the best. She's hilarious. Yeah. All right, there's mine. All right, Lang.
All right, I got number 5. Estelle Costanza, George
Great
Costanza's
one.
mom
Yeah,
on
great one.
Seinfeld, got sent to the hospital when she walked in on George with the Cosmopolitan. Carol Brady, a lovely lady with 3
Classic.
girls of her own.
Classic.
Yep, pulled it off. Cindy Walsh, the mom on 90210.
Love that one.
She was
That's
a
a
great
good one.
mom,
Yeah.
brought that Midwestern, Minnesota heartfelt feeling to 90210.
Mm-hmm.
Claire Huxtable, pure class. Pure class. Too bad she was married to that creep Bill Cosby. And then number 1, Sophia on the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
She's the mother of Dorothy on the Golden Girls and just sits there and just cracks one-liners nonstop and makes fun of all the other women on that show.
Yeah.
Makes the show so worthwhile. Shout out Estelle Getty,
Yeah,
who played
Estelle Getty.
Sophia and was the same age as the other women but played the old lady.
Yeah.
All right, Rosa, who are your favorite moms?
Harriet Winslow, Family Matters. Shout out if you know TGIF. Absolutely. Friday night, slide in there. Little Family Matters. Shout out Harriet Winslow. Evelyn Harper. It's from 2.5 Men. She's actually like one of the worst moms ever, but she makes me laugh on the show. Screech's mom from Saved by the Bell. She's only in like 1 episode, but she's a big Elvis fan. She leaves for the weekend to go to Graceland, to visit Graceland. And she has a statue of Elvis that faces the kitchen, so Elvis can watch her cook. And then their dog's name is Hound Dog, who Zach actually lost in a game of poker to this little nerdy guy in that great episode. Cartman's mom, number 2, she's actually a terrible mom too, really. Might have raised Satan as a human being, but she's also like, might be like kind of a, I don't know, a little bit of like OnlyFans kind of like she was like doing like almost like legal prostitution, I guess.
Hold on, wait. Isn't she also Cartman's dad?
Yeah, she might be Yeah. That was in the first season.
Yeah,
She's like also Cartman's dad. So shout out Cartman's mom. And for this list, she's going to be Cartman's mom, and then Aunt Viv, the original Aunt Viv,
Great one.
OG Aunt Viv. Yeah, OG Aunt Viv.
All right, CJ?
From Fresh Prince.
You say OG, I got another name for Aunt Viv. Oh, it didn't make it up there. I call her dark skin, but we'll get to her in a second. Peggy Hill from King of the Hill. Shout out to Bobby Mama. Peggy Hill, she can be a bit much, but she loves her family, and so I'm a roll with that. Speaking of loving their family, Morticia Adams, what she was able to do as a mother, wrangling Wednesday and Pugsley, while also taking care of her brother-in-law, Uncle Fester, and allowing Cousin It to come through and kick it right. That thing, like she had her hands.
She ran a household.
Grandmama, right? Like she had her hands full. So shout out Morticia Adams, Lisa Landry, sister. She adopted Tia or Tamara. I can't remember which one of the sisters she adopted, but she adopted her and then served as a surrogate mother for the other one. So shout out to Lisa Landry. I want dark-skinned Aunt Viv. That woman was a world-class dancer. I do believe she was an attorney or
She was
something
the first
like
Aunt
that.
Viv?
Yes.
Yeah.
She super talented. She kept everything in check, in line in that household. Shout out to dark-skinned Aunt Viv, and I'll go Claire Huxtable, number 1. Nobody in TV was ever a mama the same way that Claire Huxtable was a mama. Would have fun with them, would get them in line, would keep them in check, would teach them lessons with
Working
patience.
woman, had a career.
Working woman
Yeah.
with a great career.
Yeah.
Favorite moments from Claire, just playing with the kids. The Wretched concert, where I thought was pretty sure she was going to kill Vanessa and didn't. Right, like the way she handled the Denise situation when Denise was just off
Denise
being
was
a free
wildin'.
spirit.
Yeah.
Like, right, that's shout out Claire Huxtable.
My honorable mentions was Florida Evans from Good Times.
Yeah, she just missed my list. Yeah.
And I also thought of the mom on Leave It to Beaver. Was it June Billingsley?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name on the show, but yeah.
I don't remember either.
Anyway.
All right, there you go.
Barbara
Our top
Billingsley.
5 today. All right, we're kind of out of time, but
Yeah.
CJ, WNBA, I want to ask you, because you and Jessica talk WNBA. The season starts tomorrow. We got a list of the top 5 teams in the WNBA. The Liberty, the Aces, the Fever, the Dream, and the Lynx. Does the champion come from one of those 5?
Absolutely it does. And I'm not sure what the Lynx are going to look like. A lot of turnover there. and Nafisha Collier is out for a while with some ankle stuff. Atlanta Dream go out there and they get Angel Reese. I know BG is gone. I know that Brianna Jones is also going to be out with some time with some injury, but you're telling me you're going to pair Ryan Howard and Angel Reese and Alicia Gray on the same team? Color me interested. I'm thoroughly interested. If the Indiana Fever got to the second round last year without Caitlin Clark, what the hell are they going to do with Caitlin Clark? I'm excited to find out. As long as the Aces have Asia Wilson and Chelsea Gray, they're always going to be up there. Sad news out of New York. 2 weeks, it looks like Sabrina Ionescu is going to be out, but they're still loaded for Bears. So it'll absolutely come from one of those 5. Sleeper team, not in one of those 5, the Mercury. As long as Alyssa Thomas is out there and doing things like I can't, she'll be a top 3 MVP vote getter again this year because she's so dynamic offensively. I can't rule them out.
So shout out New York Liberty coach Krista Marco, friend of the program.
Yeah. And Sonia Rahman.
Yeah, Sonia Rahman, coach in Seattle.
Or she's in Seattle?
She's the Seattle head coach.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And then shout out Danielle. Danielle, oh my God, her last name, Barajo. She was an assistant with the Hustle this past year, left. She's now an assistant with the expansion Portland Fire.
Oh, nice.
In the G League.
And my buddy
Or in
Tyler Marsh is the
WNBA,
head coach of the Chicago Sky.
Yeah.
So
Oh, how about all these connections?
Yeah.
A couple of baseball picks for you tonight. We'll take Miami against Baltimore, going with the Marlins tonight against the Baltimore Orioles. Also taking San Diego minus the 1.5 against the Cardinals tonight in San Diego. A couple of late night games. We'll take the Marlins. We got Meyer on the hill, 2-0 with a 268, and then we're taking Michael King as well for San Diego, 3-2 with a 2.95. Staying away from the Rays and Red Sox and the A's and the Phillies. All right, that's going to do it for us here today on The Odds Couple. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back with you again on Monday to recap the weekend. Also, we'll know Monday, our pick or park, it's going to be who the Grizzlies are taking in the draft. We'll know where the Grizzlies will be picking on Monday. Looking forward to
it. We got UFC on UFC middleweight title fight on a Khamzat Chimaev and Sean Strickland on Saturday night, under 3.5 rounds at minus 154. Maybe wait, because you usually can get a you get a profit, but you can get a profit boost. Look for a profit boost out there to maybe boost that up. But Chimaev's going to beat the crap out of Sean Strickland.
Oh, all right. So under 3.5 there. There you go. Some picks for the weekend as well. Enjoy your weekend. Good luck with your bets this weekend. We'll talk to you again Monday here on The Odds Couple. For CJ, for Roser, for Lang, I'm Fish. Thanks for joining.